Hello and welcome to the Department of Food Science and Technology here at the University of Georgia. We're so glad you're here with us, visiting us virtually. We are one of the 9 departments within the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences at the University of Georgia. Our department is spread between the Athens and the Griffin campus. We have undergraduate programs, graduate programs, which include masters, PhDs, and a master's in food technology, which is more geared towards working professionals. We are proud of our alumni who are out in the food industry and are continuously engaged with the things that we do here at the University of Georgia.
My name is Shengyu Ding. I'm a researcher at the University of Georgia Center for Food Safety. Our group works at the crossroads of microbiology, public health, and agriculture. In particular, we study bacteria that contaminate food and make people sick.
Hi, I'm Bill Kerr. I'm a professor here in the Department of Food Science and Technology. And I specialize in food engineering and food processing. So a lot of this equipment in the lab is what we use to do projects that our students engage in, related mostly to how do we use things that are underutilized and make good products out of them. So the equipment here is for doing high pressure homogenization and drying and extruding. And we're interested in making new ingredients, making new types of food products, and being able to incorporate things you wouldn't think of, but have a really healthy impact that you can put into foods.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Smart Food Processing Lab at the University of Georgia Department of Food Science and Technology. My name is Kevin Solval, and I'm an assistant professor of food process engineering. The mission of my lab is to use safe, modern, automated, and rapid technologies to develop novel food ingredients. Also, the mission of my lab is to train the next generation of food scientists and engineers who will join academic, federal, or industry environments as food engineers.
Hi, I'm Laurel Dunn. I'm an assistant professor and food microbiologist. My primary research focus is the microbial safety of fresh fruits and vegetables. So we have projects in my lab pertaining to pre-harvest safety, post-harvest processes to reduce microorganisms that might be on produce and best practices, and also projects related to produce while it's in transit or going through a distribution center or warehouse. We also have projects related to food insecurity. So we're working with aquaponics farms to try to promote the aquaponic industry in Georgia. The great thing about these farms, which produce fish and produce simultaneously, is that they require really small footprints. So they can be placed in a warehouse or an empty lot and really be strategically placed in areas that are typically food deserts where there's not nutritious food available to the residents.
My name is Lauren Hatcher, and I work at the Food Product Innovation and Commercialization Center. At FoodPick, we help food entrepreneurs commercialize their products. We have 3 pilot plants: winter, spring, and summer. In winter, we do cold and wet processes, spring, hot and wet processes, and summer, hot and dry processes. In all of these pilot plants, we have equipment just like this microthermix unit to help our clients commercialize their products.
My name is Jose Reyes. I serve as Associate Professor and Undergraduate Coordinator for the Food Science and Technology program. I teach several courses. By training, I'm a chemical engineer, so naturally, I teach courses in food processing. I also teach 2 courses in chocolate. One of them is the first year of the seminar, Chocolate Science, and the other one is a study abroad in Costa Rica that I call Chocorica, the science, history, and culture of chocolate.
My name is Daniel Sealer. I am a graduate student studying under Dr. Ronald Pegg. I started doing research with him as an undergraduate and must have liked it so much that I stuck around to do it with my master's. In this lab, we specialize in food chemistry and food analysis. So for research, we've done things like extracting the phenolic compounds from Georgia commodities and analyze their antioxidant activity. I'm doing some flavor research on almonds right now using this instrument behind me, looking at the profile of headspace volatiles and seeing how that profile changes throughout storage.